Does anyone else have that one top that goes with every trouser and skirt in their wardrobe? Well, for me, it's definitely this top. Apart from having a cute design, navy blue is a neutral color, so you can pair it with pretty much everything. For this project, you're just going to need your wool, your crochet hooks. I used 4.0 and 4.5mm hooks, a darning needle, a measuring tape, and a pair of scissors. This is what the top is going to look like without the corset ropes. Well, hypothetically speaking, this is the top. It's going to have 6 sections, a straight part, an increase, a decrease, another increase, decrease, and a straight part. You're going to divide your measurements by 6 and it's going to give you the width of each of these sections. If your measurement is 24 inches, you're going to divide that by 6 and it's going to give you 4 inches in each of the sections. So you're going to get your crochet hook. I used a 4.5mm hook, but I highly recommend you use a smaller hook so that the holes won't be visible. Then you're going to make a slip knot and chain the length you want the top to be. I made 60 chains, but yours could be different. Just make it as long as you want it to be. Then turn your work around, skip 2 chains, and in the 3rd chain make a half double crochet. You're going to continue making half double crochets in each stitch till we get to the end of the row. After the last half double crochet, we're going to chain 2, turn our work around, and make 1 half double crochet in each of the stitches till we get to the end of the row. After the last half double crochet, we're going to chain 2, turn our work around, and continue making half double crochets in each stitch till we get to the end of the row. We're going to continue doing this till we get the number of inches that we calculated before. Now we're going to make our increase. To do this, after your last half double crochet, chain 2. This is what the increase is going to look like. We're going to make 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. This is the first half double crochet. Then we're going to make the second one in that same hole. Then in every other stitch, we're just going to make 1 half double crochet till we get to the end of the row. At the end of the row, we're going to chain 2 and turn our work around. Take note of the side that has the increase. So we're going to continue making 1/2 double crochet in each stitch till we get to the other side. In the last stitch, we're going to make 2 half double crochets. Chain 2, turn and work around and make another 2 half double crochets in the last stitch. Then make 1/2 double crochet in each of the stitches till we get to the end of the row. We can already see the slants forming, so we're just going to continue making the increase till we have the width we want it to be. The next stage is to make the decrease. That's the part that slants downwards. To make it, we're going to pull through the first stitch like this. Then we're going to pull through the second stitch like this. Then we're going to pull through all the 3 loops on our hook. I'm going to make 1/2 double crochet in every other stitch till we get to the end of the row. After the last half double crochet, we're going to chain 2, turn our work around and continue making 1/2 double crochet till we get to the end of the row. When it's remaining just 2 stitches, we're going to pull through the first stitch like this, then through the second one, then pull through all 3 loops. That's going to form the decrease. Then chain 2, turn our work around, pull through the first loop, then pull through the second loop to make a decrease the way we've been making it. After we made the decreases, we made another set of increases, decreases, and a straight part. I want us to make a row of single crochets before we make the corset holes. So we're going to chain 2, turn our work around, and make a single crochet in each hole. Now we're going to make the row with the corset holes. So we're going to chain 2, turn our work around, make a single crochet in 2 stitches. chain 2, skip 2 stitches at the bottom, and in the third stitch make a single crochet. I'm going to make 4 more single crochets to make it a total of 5 single crochets. That's the corset hole there. Each of the parts that we skipped 2 forms the hole. So now I'm going to skip 2 again, make 5 single crochets. We'll continue making the holes like this till we get to the top. After the last hole, we're going to make single crochets with the remaining stitches. Chain 2 and cut the wool. Now we're done making the corset holes on one side of the top, so we're going to start making it on the second side. We're going to make a slip stitch and connect wool at the end of the row like this. We're going to make a row of single crochets the way we made it on the other side. After the last single crochet, we're going to chain 2 and turn our work around to start making the corset holes. We're going to make it identical to the other side. Now we're done with the corset holes on both sides, so we're going to sew in the loose ends. After sewing in the loose ends, we're going to make the corset rope. To do this, we're going to get our 4mm hook, make a slip knot with 2 balls of yarn at the same time so that it will be thick and tight. Then chain the length you want the rope to be. After the last chain, pull the wool and tighten. That forms the whole corset rope. This is how we're going to put the rope in the holes. That's it for today's tutorial. I would like to give a massive shout out to those of you that are coming from the shrug tutorial. I had told you guys that I was going to make this so that you could style it with the shrug. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Till next time, bye!